Listen up, Cougars.
2020 is why you took American Heritage.
I am Professor Frank Fox. I hope you have good memories of American Heritage because I helped create it under the direction of the first presidency. Although I am a conservative Republican, I will not be voting for Donald Trump in November. I would like to explain why. For me, the choice is not between Republican or Democratic policies, nor between liberal or conservative principles. It's a choice growing out of the very nature and being of our democracy, which is far more fragile than most Americans realize. Democracy depends on more than party preferences or individual interests. It depends on critical qualities of mind and spirit. Our founding fathers knew this profound truth in the very marrow of their bones. I have the gravest misgivings about certain of those qualities of mind and spirit. I would like to set down a few of these for your consideration. First, there is the matter of truth-telling. No president of the United States can make falsehood a common daily practice. No free government can stand on a foundation of lies. False speaking in the public square will destroy the soul of America as surely as it destroyed the souls of Italy and Germany before World War II. The first requirement of any would-be dictator is the ability to lie convincingly. And the first attribute of a people he intends to enslave is their willingness to believe his lies. Second, Mr. Trump has preached fear and divisiveness among the American people, then used these raw emotions to create a mindless, militant, personal following. With this private army, which believes every word he utters, he holds the Republicans of both houses under his thumb, some of them in sheer terror, thus destroying the Constitution's single most important check and balance. This is precisely how democracies have met their end from ancient times to the present. Third, in a democracy, no one can be above the law, not even the president. Mr. Trump seems to reject this crucial principle. He has violated the laws of the United States in large ways and small ones, often with disastrous results. People have gone to prison for the violations he instigated, one of them cynically pardoned by himself. He was impeached for violating the law and would have been convicted if senators had been free to vote their consciences. Fourth, no American patriot can maintain an intimate, secret, and possibly dependent relationship with a foreign adversary. It is absolutely unthinkable. Yet there is overwhelming evidence that our president does in fact have such a relationship with Vladimir Putin, that this relationship has resulted in the undermining of our most sacred institution, free elections. It is so well documented that it is virtually beyond question. Finally, no president in our history has been guilty of shirking the chief executive's single most important responsibility, that of protecting the people. President Trump's handling of the COVID pandemic cannot be seen in any other light than a callous disregard for the safety of the American people in the sole interest of furthering his own political advantage. I have studied his every move in this regard, and I have listened to his every excuse. None of them works. Not for me. These things are not just politics. They are not incidental and harmless. They are not fake news. They are beyond all constitutional limits and outside of all historical precedent. I can scroll through every president from George Washington to Barack Obama without finding a single instance, including Watergate, of misconduct on this scale. The death of every democracy begins with a stolen election. The tyrant simply rejects the voice of the people and turns instead to power for its own sake, always claiming that the election was rigged. If he cannot win legitimately, he will win by any means available to him and then just keep right on winning. That was what happened to Putin's Russia. One final comment. It was recently reported that Vice President Pence, in visiting Arizona, intimated that the general authorities of the LDS Church were quietly supporting the president. I will bet my eternal salvation against that. The values of patriotism, truthfulness, justice, honor, decency, and respect for the law are deeply ingrained in LDS culture. For these and other reasons, my vote is going to Joe Biden in this election. For his balance, for his wisdom, for his humanity, and more than anything else, for his power to heal. Our country is sorely in need of that.
What about abortion? Don't all politicians lie? Has Trump done anything that wrong? Isn't my loyalty a virtue? For answers, see my other videos. This is exactly why you took American heritage, and this is not a test.
If any of this touches your heart, please help me to spread this vitally important message. The future of our democracy depends on it.